everyone, back today with another video. Today I'm just going to run some delves and see how many of the coins we can pick up. I'm also doing it because I want the gear at the end of the week. But the delve coins, you can use them to buy things, and we'll talk about that at the end of the video. But for now, I'm just going to go run a delve, and I'm going to pick up the Titan Disc quest because you can get those at the end of the delves, so I'm doing that at the same time. World quests can often give some pretty good stuff. Like sometimes these caches have some good things in them, so it's worth doing. So I'm just going to go run that delve now. Feel free to watch how I do it as a disc priest, and then we'll have a look afterwards at what I'm doing with the coins.
Conversation terminated.
It would help if I had room in my quest log.
You have.
All right, take two.
I will see you in the
there we go.
archive.
Now let's see if we can find some bountiful delves. There are a few. I don't much enjoy the ones that make me walk with the little candles, so we'll have a look and see if there are other ones. So I think we'll go do the spiral weave first. And then maybe the dread pit. I haven't done that one too much, so just for something different, we'll see. Rude, not allowed to fly here. Should probably repair before I start this. Oh, look at that. I've done it. Thank you, Pastel. This little portal thing makes it so much easier to go up and down. I should probably pick up those quests too.
I've heard much about you. Follow your thread, morsel. Our threads will.
Do I have to pick a dude this week?
Are you friend, foe, or abuse?
Oh, I don't think I do. Would you look at that? I have so much of this cache. In case you didn't know, you can come to this guy and you can buy tailoring points for him. Only once with the cache, but you know, winning is winning, right? Check out pack choices, maybe?
Only the finest for you.
Well, that's fun. Look at all those 8s.
The weave has delivered a customer.
I don't know who I'm currently packed with. To be honest, I didn't do too much of this area. I completed it to get the portal, and then just started to do my own thing. I was really hyper interested in the delves initially, and that's really helped me gear up. I've almost exclusively gotten my gear through delves and crafting. I think I do have a piece I did get through dungeoning raids. I do that with my guild every so often, just for fun, really. There's not much benefit out of doing those raids when you're this item level. You've got to be running mythics, really. We're not quite there yet. I've got to be running mythics to really be getting gear in the raid that's worthwhile for me. I mean, there's the great vault piece at the end, but you know. So I run these tier 8 delves solo. I always bring Bran, I don't know, tell me how to say that, as a healer. He doesn't do much damage even as a DPS, and the little thingies for keeping alive is pretty helpful for some of those bigger monsters. Oh, well that's rude. Look at that. Thought I could get the total box first. did this new dude come from? So you can see my experience in this particular delve is not all that high. Could perhaps do better with that pull. That was a really big mess there. You can see here the Dominate Mind really came in handy for this. Just gonna wait a minute before I open this treasure box in case it's got monsters in it. Make sure we've got this little minion enslaved properly. Alright, can we open this? Yay! Alright, let's stand out of the web and stop pulling all the monsters. Don't know if that little buff was worth it, but we'll see. Oh, look at that. That tiny little thing killed my little minion. Well, that's a shame. Alright, we'll go get another one. Yeah, he was doing a lot of damage, my little minion there. Don't know if you can hear the glorious background music of my cicadas. It's summer in Australia, and those little buggers are noisy. This little trinket, I feel like it's so overpowered. Like, the insane amount of damage it does. It's 40% of my damage. I can only use it every minute. This is actually a raid trinket, I think. The trinket I picked up. Yeah, I got this from the raid. So this is my normal, the only piece of gear I have from a raid. It's just from normal, but yeah, having the heroic or mythic version of that would make these go so much faster. Can't forget to get my little curiosities. So, Brand does bigger pew-pews. Alright, totally seems like a trap. Probably is. It was a trap. Ooh, that was convenient. Look at that, another little box.
Fantastic.
I have to do things, which means I can't just run around and kill stuff. There are mechanics. Sorry. That's exactly what you want to hear from the healer, isn't it? Mechanics. Jeez, that button again. It's insane. As you can tell, I'm very good at standing in the webs. Just put it on my resume. Good at standing in the webs. Can't see anything, loose or anything.
Fantastic.
Alright, let's get a little minion so we can speed this up a bit. It's always worth doing these bountiful ones. You get a good piece of gear in the vault, and if it's not any good, you can pick up the coins. Well, if you've got a crafting profession, you can pick up the coins and make something else with that instead. Trade them in, and that's really helpful for just making this other stuff like the crafted gear. For the weeks where you don't get anything. I've had a couple of weeks in a row where I got the same set of shoulders, and it's like, why? but the coins are a good alternative to making sure you're not wasting that run there. I do the first couple, probably the first two minimum of my Great Vault runs on tier 8. Sometimes I do the first 4 depending on how dedicated I am that week. But otherwise, I run the rest of the tiers on just the rest of the delves on tier 1. Because that way, if the piece of gear I get isn't any good, I've got the maximum amount of points for crafting, and that really helps. Clickable trinkets, ew. I mean, that Queen's one is pretty good, but this other one's alright. I just wish it wasn't. I wish it was passive. I hate remembering to click things. Don't stand there. It's gonna be in my head for ages. He tells me that a lot. Well, we're gonna get smushed because what's his face is here.
Bountiful.
Upcoming repair bill. We'll see how we go with this.
Fear incoming.
Oh, we don't want to stand in that. I stood in that.
Interrupt. Bountiful. Fear incoming.
Oh, I stood in it again. It's really hard to see around him to get out of the circle.
Bountiful. Fear incoming.
So I'm going to stand in it again. There we go. Those little pots are helpful here.
Fear incoming. Bountiful.
Well, at least Fear had the decency to run me out of the thing. Let's see if we can add a minion into this mix. Oh,
Interrupt.
starting to think I'm never going to get out of that Fear.
Bountiful.
No! Damn it. Oh. Well, bugger. We've got to run back to get that claw. So. And that fun repair bill. I almost got him that time, I reckon. I don't know if it's actually possible to kill him or not, but, you know. Let me know if you have. Like, let me know in the comments if you've managed to kill him. I reckon, I'm not the best DPS, being a discipline priest, but I reckon it would be pretty difficult to beat him. I don't think we actually have to fight these things, but I don't see a way of getting around them. Well, at least these ones had the wave cloth. That's nice. I haven't done my runs for that today. Getting a nice little stockpile of it though, so that's going to be helpful. Wow. That was an insanely big group, that makes sense.
Run. Run. Run.
Actually having to low-key concentrate. Look at that. I have got thinky bits. This guy's taking forever to go down. There we go. Being a healer has its downfalls for these delves, but it does have some pretty big upsides. I don't think I would have survived that if I'd wandered into that as a hunter. There's usually something pretty good around these corners.
That's more like it.
Is there a max level on Bran? Like, does he have a max level? Or does he just level up further? No. Tried to save that guy, my bad. He's a monster. It's a clicky clicky. Who am I in combat with? This egg? Surely that doesn't count. Apparently it does. That's rude. It was. Just a little egg. That dominate mine button is pretty awesome for this. The hardest part is remembering to keep an eye on the cooldown for it, make sure the little thing doesn't completely you up afterwards. Turns out they don't like being in safe. Weird, right? Yep, there it is. Voice cicadas are getting louder, it's hot out there. Spent the morning shoveling dirt because that's fun, but it was hot even then. Like, it's nice being inside playing WoW now. All of this running to get back to that claw, to run back this way to finish the delve. Rude. Probably shouldn't do too much. I'm good at that. Well, I've done it anyway. Look at that. So just embrace my natural inclinations. Probably seeing now why Bran as a healer is good for me. Oh, my little thing is beating me up again. Just pick a different one if it does any better. Whoops, healed it. Didn't mean to do that. It's fine, it's fine.
Pulling in.
Oh, rude. I was busy. Usually I don't prefer to heal those little minions. That was a total accident. It's better when they kill each other because then I get more loot. We've got to find 2 more of those thingies, and hopefully on the way we can pick up our little claw, because that would be nice. Oh, look, it's a halfway point, but in reverse.
Pulling in. Pulling in.
So we've still got to kill our little minion, because she's part of the
Pulling
little
in.
monster. I don't know, what the little things we have to kill to get all the bonus coins and things. We want the coins, because we're going to see at the end what we can buy with them and how much gold we can make with that. I might make that another video just for the people who aren't interested in watching me run through this delve. To see how it might be an acquired taste type thing.
You're looking a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
Oh, free food buff. Should probably have my things on. No. None of my buffs. I'm good at this. Let's put some things on, see if that makes it go any faster. Well, probably doesn't help that I was fighting those empowered ones while I was fighting that big dude that squishes me every time. Now we finally get to see what was in this claw. So we got some coins, Vela stones, resonant crystals, and an offhand. It's not particularly helpful for me because I have a stick, but you know, some is some, right? Can disenchant, I guess. I don't even know what a fake wood weapon is. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can click it. I mean, it's not going to make any difference to us. We're disenchanting it anyway. I wonder if it's faster to run back to the start this way. Can we go right back to the start this way while we're waiting for that thing to be clickable? Ridley, we can't. All right. Requires you to be at the ritual site. What ritual site? It's nice and ambiguous. Don't you love it when WoW gives you things without clarity? It's like, yeah, have this thing, and it can be special, but I won't tell you how. Now we get to run all the way back, which is super, super fun. That big boss could have pushed me closer to the end bit, so when I ran back, it was a little more worthwhile. Yeah, just intentionally, Delve didn't have any of the until I've got my thinky bits on today. I'll go have a coffee after this, I think. Doesn't have any of the plants or mines or fishing things that Fran normally mines for me, which is a bit of a bummer because it's usually a bit of a side bonus there, getting those things. I can't get those things normally, and every now and again you get something that's actually helpful for crafting, the enchanting, or the tailoring. Just have to put on the auction house. Alright, let's stand in the webs again! Alright, we'll see what happens. Last time, we just really smushed the bejeebers out of my little minions, so we'll see if we can keep it alive this
Charging.
time.
Move.
Ooh, alright, that's positive.
Charging. Move. Charging. Move. Run.
Do I have to kill all of these, or can I have one?
Charging. Move.
Guess we'll find out.
Charging. Move.
I'm good at standing in this. Alright,
Charging. Move.
use happy button.
Charging. Move. Run. Charging. Move.
Oh, it just keeps going.
Charging. Move.
I think my thing got killed by its little friends. Okay. Not to touch. Look at this little guy telling me what to do. And I do so well with people telling me what to do, which is probably why I've been largely self-employed my whole life. And don't respect anyone's authority. Bugger.
Here's your take of the spoils.
I have to kill this bit to go to the next one. Well, at least Bran is looting for us. There's that. Oh, thanks for healing it back up there, Bran. That's super helpful to the thing we're about to kill. There we go. That trinket. Oh my goodness. Is it unique equipped? Yeah. Would have been nice to have instead of that.
Frontal. AOE incoming.
Ooh, standing in the things.
They'll maybe use it not me.
Is there a way to get
Rental.
away from it? Jeez. The struggle is real. These webs are in the way.
Frontal. Frontal. AOE incoming.
I don't think there's a way to get far enough away so it's not her scoop.
Frontal. Frontal. Frontal.
I remember the days where the
AOE
reflect
incoming.
thing from the discipline shield was insane. Like, you could reflect back a huge amount of damage. Now it's only 10%.
Frontal.
I feel like that was like Mists of Pandaria, maybe. I remember that. Yay! We did it! So we got our pile of looty boxes. Let's get all our gold. Oh, rent a quest. Look at that. I wonder what that looks like. Transmog. don't think it's gonna let me just click that. That's rude. Well, that's a bit of a win, that one. All my whinging about having to run places has finally been answered. And another offhand. They're just handing those out in this run.
I can't use that yet.
Why can't I look at what this looks like? Put this aside and we'll fight with it later, because I have a feeling it'll be good. Hey guys, this is me from the future. I'm just saying I figured out how to show you that sword that I picked up, and it's pretty nice. So, you know, that made that run pretty worth it, at least for me. Just in case anybody was curious about what that looked like. All right, that's it. You can go back to the video now.
That's more like it.
Oh wait, looks, it does seem like, oh no, that's how far he's got for the level. I don't know if there's like a max level for Bran. We'll find out. Alright, that's it for this delve. I'm going to end this video here. I'll run another one. I'll make it a different video if I do decide to record it. Check back later for what I'm going to do with the coins. We'll have a bit of a look. I'll hand in a bunch of them. I'll exchange a bunch of them. And we'll just see, really, like, how much gold can we make out of the amount of coins I pick up. So I will exchange all of these and we'll have a look and see. Alright, I've run into monsters again, but I'll see you in the next video. And remember, as always, shells don't play WoW.